Alright, welcome back. Second video, would you believe it? It's like, oh my god. And look, it's even like a different time of day that I'm recording this. It's insane. So we've done the channel intro, and now I think it's time for us to do a little individual review. Would you not agree? And so, for the first review, I thought we'd start with what I'd say is the scent that I most identify with at the moment in my collection. That would, of course, be Mr. Heeley's agarwood. Can you see it? It says right there, agarwood. Just just like that. Just like that. Would you look at that? Incredible. Incredible box, incredible, just like sorry for the shit lighting, guys. I'm not a great YouTuber. So it opens up just like this. In the box, what the? There's a bottle. Insane, guys. I would not have believed it. There's actually a bottle in there. The label is there. The bottle, cylindrical. The cap. The cap is a cap. But we're here for the smell. So for the smell, what you get this kind of bitter and bitter and kind of, if I had to say, imagine you had to like take a spoon of this and swallow it when you were a kid because you had a fever or something like that. That's a little bit of the aura that I get, at least from the top of the scent. And you know what? I'm wearing this today. God, it's so it's so great. It's just amazing. And then it's the color that I get from this, as I mentioned already. It's red, but not an angry red. It's more of a it's more of a melancholic red. It's not a lipstick red. It's kind of a Weezer red album. No, I don't think that would make quite the analogy here. But basically, it's this rose red. It's this kind of you can even taste like a hint of metallic. Like it's almost like you bit your tongue. It's that kind of bloodiness you can detect a little bit from it. And another nuance that I really enjoy here is this kind of little sticky, little tackiness that you get around the edges. They're very like there are actually no edges. It's very like nice, soft, a little honeyed. It's just something I really enjoy. Not a lot of people enjoy this kind of honeyed note. They say it's a little what's it they call again? Something like amber woods. It's something most people who were born into perfume hobbies, like in the vintage community, in the vintage styling of the 80s, of the 70s, of the 60s, in the men's section, would might say this is a little too sweet. Men should not smell like this. I smell like this. Call me a man, don't call me a man. I don't actually care, bro. It's just, it's agarwood. And so, this category of scent is called the rose and oud. Now, the rose here, yes, it's this metallic red thing that I've already described here. But oud is something that's kind of hard to pinpoint in most sense. It's a little, some say it's a little shitty, not in quality, but in, actual smell, like somebody just like shat all over your nose, and you're just scooping it all up to your nostrils. That's one way to describe oud. If it's done naturally, if you actually take the material, which is why oud is very, very expensive and is an acquired taste. Agarwoud is another name for the tree from which the oud comes from. So this claims to have it, and I don't know. I don't know about it. There's no real shittiness. There's no poopiness. There's no like stank on it. It's good. It's sweet. It's kind of bitter, but the oud here might be just like to attract some oud lovers. It got woods. There's woods here. It's got this little barkiness to it. Yes, I do 100% agree on it. It's probably what adds this kind of. There's a little might be what like adds a little airiness to it. Woods are also something that I think add air, even like way into like the future of this fragrance. And so what I'd like to do is compare it to the other rose oud scent that I have in my collection, sort of. It's this dinky little sample from the brand Arige Legore. It's called Beauty and the Beast. Now, Beauty and the Beast, uh, there's definitely a beast here, don't get me wrong. The rose, well, here you can kind of get this little greenness and bitterness in Beauty and the Beast, which costs like $400 per bottle. So, there's a lot to expect there. It's this domineering, just green. It's in your face. It scratches your nose. It's violent. It's abusive. This one, it more coddles you. It's a little more, kind. It's nice. It's if I'd say that the Beauty and the Beast, it's more like a Hollywood beauty, like an aristocrat. You know, on the surface she's pretty, but if you approach her, you're gonna get beat up. You're gonna get bruised. You're gonna suffer. And that's also where the beast comes in. It's kind of like he's guarding her. This huge, fecal. This, it's got this. As most people say, this kind of diarrhea thing to it. Again, not for the faint of heart. Beauty and the Beast, as the name says, is a beast in the animalic sense of the word. It's here. It's here. Where one spray of it, the little dinky sample thing, yeah, that's enough for you to like enjoy it, maybe just suffer with it, try and see if you have a taste for it, throw it away. You won't ever need a bottle, trust me. This, on the other hand, well, it does follow, in the vein, the genre of rose ouds. It's a lot more. It's a lot more enveloping. It's a lot more. It's a hug. It's a hug of rose and oud. So yeah, it's something that I really enjoy. If I had to pin down the vibe of this fragrance, it would be a. Okay, so imagine a guy who likes Weezer. I know. Just keep here. Hold your attention. It's a guy who likes Weezer, but particularly the album Pinkerton. It's the most sad. It's the most emotional. It's the most like a cry for help album that Weezer has ever made. And it's a favorite for a lot of, hardcore Weezer fans who hate the band itself as it is today, and also most of the modern discography of Weezer. And so what I get from here, it's Pinkerton, sure, but it's also, if you've seen the play Madame Butterfly, which Rivers Cuomo references a lot, it also reminds me of Madame Butterfly herself, because it's fragile. It wants to cry. Someone heard it, and it's it's trying to seek help, but it also is the help. It's telling you that it's okay to be sad, is what I feel from this fragrance. I know that sounds a little pretentious, but I don't know. When I wear it, I just feel more connected to this side of me that just it just wants a hug. It wants someone to be there for him. So, Healy Healy did something here. The price for it is around 180 euros. So, buy your own discretion, sample it if you will. And yeah, Heeley's agarwoud, incredible fucking scent. It, literally me, by the way. See ya.